All right, top officials at the biggest police union in the country upset with Hillary Clinton, saying she snubbed them after finding out she wouldn't be seeking the union's endorsement. This from the president of the National Fraternal Order of Police, saying, quote, "It sends a powerful message. To be honest with you, I was disappointed and shocked." Sirius XM Patriot host David Webb with us now. Why wouldn't Hillary Clinton reach out for their endorsement?
Maybe it was lost with her emails. Look, the fact is that the Democrat Party, led now by Barack Obama, but their presumptive nominee, or the nominee, Hillary Clinton, has created and fostered an anti-police, anti-law enforcement message. They've done so because it serves to pull the black base, the minority base in, to drive this Black Lives Matter. They've formed formal relationships with Black Lives Matter, but not formal relationships or fostered formal relationships with the men and women who protect our communities.
Well, they never said whether they would endorse her. They're just upset that no one ever asked them.
Well, she didn't do the paperwork, and Donald Trump filed the paperwork. Presidential candidates filed this paperwork. Why? Because you want to talk to the Fraternal Order of Police or the bigger,
it's the biggest one.
Bigger agencies around the country or the organizations. So you don't mistakenly not do this. It's been done for years. Her husband did it. This is not news. What we really need to focus on is what the Democrats will do with law enforcement. No uniformed police officers on the DNC floor. Why? Because they would upset their Black Lives Matter partners, the mothers of the movement that were up there. You got to look at the overarching narrative. And, you talk about narratives and understanding context of things. You were just talking about the Iranian deal, and you're talking about, what they're doing with this scientist.
Yeah.
To believe that Iran's not making a delivery system for the day when they launch into a weaponized system versus what they're doing with these scientists, come on, really? Do we believe this? Or that ransom was coincidental? You've got to look at these things in broad strokes and then realize that this is all part of effective strategy for them.
I don't believe in coincidences. Donald Trump, top of at noon today, outlined getting back on track. Certainly his advisors hope so. What are you hoping to hear from him?
Well, I like what Emac said.
Yeah.
Dynamite.
Dynamite.
One of the things he's going to propose is a moratorium on regulations.
Right.
And I find that to be effective under review and sunset. You want to review what exists, find out how you can actually take apart the bad regulations and get rid of them, and then fix the ones that have the potential to be good. Yeah. That's called a business-like approach to dealing with a problem. Release the regulatory burden. If you look at our total tax burden as individuals or as companies, as individuals, the money that's gone before you get your feet on the floor in the morning, gone before it gets home from the office when you get a paycheck, or as a business, the money that's gone before you even look at the profit for yourself.
Yes.
In taxes and regulations, we've got to build that back. Energy's key. Unleash American energy.
Expand it.
Offset all else by not all else, but a lot of it by growing American energy is revenue and tax revenue.
Very good. We'll leave it right there. We're out of time. David Webb, as always, great stuff. Thank you very much. And check this out. Syrian refugees are being resettled in poor communities in Virginia, hours away from those wealthy D.C. suburbs. So on the one hand, yes, we need to help them. No, they can't be anywhere near us. That's
not in my backyard, right?
Not in my backyard. They call it NIMBY. David Webb back.
Hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy.
It's the hypocrisy like the pantsuit. It's the hypocrisy that comes out of the Democrats.
Get back to the
no, look, I mean, I'm connecting dots today. That's what we do here. She goes to a factory that has 13 employees that couldn't make all the ties, Trump says, so she sells hypocrisy while her suits or pantsuits are allegedly made somewhere else. They bring in Syrian refugees, which they don't vet, through either the State Department and other agencies or through private organizations which don't report to governors. But don't you dare put them in Prince George County or in one of the wealthy counties. Hold it. Don't you want to help the refugees?
Far enough away that we don't have to see them.
Less resources in poor communities. They come in, they get a stipend, they get the ability to work when there are people in those poor communities that need a job, and they now have flooded the marketplace. So what do? We import poverty. That's what we're effectively doing. We're subsidizing and importing poverty at the same time. That hurts the poor people.
It certainly does. David, thank you very much. Appreciate it.